right. Oh, I should probably move my microphone where you guys can hear me. Welcome to my beautiful work table for the SS Starship Poop Poop. I've got a couple of things that I want to go over today. Some new maps that I've been working on. We're going to start with, what are we going to start with? We're going to start with Digsite. Digsite is a map that I'm working on because I'm going to play some Savage Worlds. I'm planning on running an adventure called Don't Drink the Water. And my players are going from Tombstone down to some place in Mexico to deliver some goods to the Mexican militia. And so I needed a place for them to sort of spend the night during one of these adventures or their adventure down there. And this Digsite map by Bluesword Games, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just think it's freaking fantastic. So I added this little bit of an old looking sort of, Mexican clay Spanish looking kind of house, I think. I don't really know, but it's kind of got that feel for me to it. And I put it up against this Digsite. Took out all the different layers and cut them so that they all sort of work and wind their way down into the bottom. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to throw at my players for critters when I get in here, but the gist is that they got to head down under the cover of night so that they don't get caught by the French revolutionaries. And so they're going to need a place to, camp. And what better place than this? This dig site will be like a fantastic spot for them to park and hide their wagon and sleep inside of a building under some cover and get some shade kind of a thing. So this is going to be available on me workshop called One World Game Tables with Images. You just search for that. You'll find 70 some odd maps that I've done. And this one is now available on there. Let's clear this. We want to go back to this one, and I'll show you that one yet. There's the dig site. I stole this map from somebody and converted it into One World. And the reason is what I did was I basically resized the map and then scooched all the trees into the appropriate places, moved some stuff around, so that everything fits where it's supposed to fit. It's got a cool little campfire and stuff like that. And if you go to, say, like a dusk or a nighttime kind of a setting, the campfire lights actually is illuminated, which is pretty cool. A little firelight action going on there. So that's the other map that's going to be available. We'll switch this back to normal. And then on a third note, let's see. There's a guy that I've been become a patron of. He's got some sweet stuff on here called the Yodax. He makes some fantastic maps, but he does them a little bit different. He actually uses the base image and puts it in Blender. This is a perfect example of things that have been happening. Base model, you get paste bin errors. Just hit clear and then rebuild the map. Eventually, those will all go away when it loads everything. It's been a problem. What I'm finding with is when I convert his maps into One World, you'll see how high this guy sits up on the table. So my minis and my colliders are screwed up, and this happens pretty much on all of his maps. But I found a fix. I smashed the old sync button, and you see that he dropped back down. Everything kind of resets itself. Oh, for some reason the clouds did the little shake and bake and ended up on the bottom side, but I think I can find that cloud piece. I think it's in here somewhere. There's a little cloud icon piece. But you'll see that now this guy drops perfectly onto the collider, which is cool, which is just what I want. This is a great map. Just delete that off there. You got a little nighttime adventure. Your players or your party need a place to rest for the night. These creepy old ruins start throwing some ghosts. Who knows what kind of stuff you're gonna toss at them? But yeah, great freaking map. It's fantastic, man. Hit the old nighttime deal. Drop a campfire in there. Pretty damn sweet. But that's the fix. One other thing too is there's a lot of people always ask me, I get script errors and stuff like that. So the best way and things to note when you're goofing around with One World, you can't use the rewind time feature. You do the old rewind time, and you'll see the table resets. So that can mess stuff up, and then you got to go back in. Sort of got to build your stuff all over again. And the second best advice that I can give you when you're goofing around with this program is patience. Let it finish doing what it's doing before you try and get it to do another action, because it's got to rewrite all of the links for all of the objects. And so you'll get problems where it'll be halfway through writing something and you know maybe you click on the next map to get it to build or do or load a thing, and yeah, you get screwed. You get done for. What else did I want to do? I wanted to do a thing. So those are the maps that I got. You can find those on One World Game Tables with images. This is, I want to show you something freaking sweet. We're going to load up Yodak's Patreon, the Yodaks. Got a couple of these. Michael Berry's are just collider images, so they're no big deal. But look at this freaking cool thing. This is like a one-way optical kind of as soon as this loads, kind of a screen thing. So when you're inside the map and you're looking around, you've got like this cool looking background that's right up and close and personal. But when you scooch out the backside, it disappears. So any side, you can see through it on one side, but not on the other, which is friggin' awesome. This is a piece that you can take off the table. I'm pretty sure I can unlock it. And then, you know, you can put it on your own table. There's, you can see the regular background. I'm going to toss that thing over there. But he makes some frickin' awesome pieces. Under games, the Yodak's asset package. This is his free stuff. I'll quickly load this up, and I want to show you guys a really cool looking couple of doors that he's built. Just give this a second to load. And she's just about there. All right, loading complete. So on the back corner, you got these two frickin' sweet pieces that are in different states. Click on that bad boy. Oh yeah, sound and everything. And then this piece here, you click on the second state for this. This is frickin' sweet. Complete with sound. That piece works in conjunction with these pieces here, with these windows and doors, these stairs and walls and bits. So yeah, if you wanted to build your own dungeon, these are the, you know, there's a whole set of pieces and stuff here. But yeah, if you want to support me, check out my Patreon, the Yodaks. That's not me, that's another guy, but it's written right there on the table. He's got a bunch of sweet assets. I love this freaking tree. There's some rocks here that are just friggin' fantastic. These pieces back here, man, they blend so well into other things. He's got a bunch of cool stuff. Like he just did this waterfall, and there's a wheel here. Ooh, what does setting number 2 do? Maybe turns it into a gear or something, like adds this little extra piece on it. He's created a windmill, got a flying airship over here. There's some levers and stuff, different bits and bobs and stalagmites and whatnot. These little treasure chests are actually pretty sweet too. If you go to the second state, what does this one do? Oh, we win some treasure. That's friggin' awesome. Nice. So there's the winning chest, and I think this is the losing chest. Yeah. Take that. Closes right back up. So yeah, the Yodak's got some freaking sweet ass stuff going on there. Anyways, that's it. Got a couple of fresh new tables for you guys, some new battle maps, and yeah, be sure to check out the Yodak's on his Patreon. All right, peace out.